Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. I'm planning on playing the double up at 12:30. So that is what I want to do. Alright, I'm gonna put this thing under my face so you will not see it, but I will see it. Set all of this. Alright. Now I'll just hide it here. Okay, perfect. Now my screen looks like a professional screen. This hand looks like a professional hand. Actually, I always want to open the open graveyards like this. Yeah. Winning the PTQ is definitely the first step towards the MPL. How you doing? You are in some part of Italy right now. So our hand, it's okay. Oh, Woodland Foothills. Sorry, Woodland Foothills. Hello, the delicious waffles. The delicious waffles. Oh, Nimble Mongoose of Eternal Master. I've already said sometimes how if you decide to play Nimble Mongoose in 2019, you should definitely play the original one, not the Eternal Master one, right? Don't you guys think the same? Alright. Blue Metal Blast in the sideboard, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's good against some decks. Mono Red Moon, it's not an easy matchup. It will have Force of Negation, though. Alright. Just gotta take Tarmogoyf, and their hand doesn't do too much, right? Love myself a good old hand that doesn't do too much. Eternal Master good is always 1/1. Yeah, it's true, right? Yeah. Like if you decide to play Nemo Magus 2019, you clearly are a lover of the card and you just can't stop yourself from playing it. So if you're a lover of the card, you don't play Eternal Master version. Okay, that's a good draw. I suggest you to tap Tropical Land next time. But that's fine. On top, draw, Wasteland. I'm just too behind now to play to Wasteland them. Let's just do this. Okay, I like push. I like Wasteland too. So I'm just gonna draw a. Actually, I have to fetch in order to go final push. What if I just go double? Yeah, I'm gonna go double Wasteland now. I think it's pretty impossible to lose if I go double Wasteland now. I'm gonna Wasteland the Volcanic and just hope they don't draw another Nimble Mongoose. Not that it's amazing, but the fact that my opponent is Lightning Bolt I can cast and Grixis Delver. No, I'm playing Sultai. Oh yeah, I should definitely upload the deck. Although Carbon Life should work for my deck choice, right? Alright. Oh, Smurf. Okay, what did they reveal? Alright, they revealed the Force. So, it's still like super good here. I draw Fada push, I Wasteland the Tropical Island, I push the Delver, they force, I daze, and then I play Gurmagangler, block this, and then game ends. Actually, it doesn't really end because they can just Magmatic Sinkhole my Gurmagangler. So it's not over yet. Oh wow, they have the combo Magmatic Sinkhole Nimble Mongoose. I didn't see that. But yeah, I decided to take the route of double Wasteland over choosing some other path. How's the feeling of Banned Miracles? It's a feeling of I really like to play the game Magic the Gathering. I want to play the game forever because that deck takes forever to win. Alright. Without Arena today, yes, today's gonna be Magic Online Legacy. It's a format that it's a lot of old cards, and it's a format of the GP in Bologna tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna play Gurmagangler and delve away. I think everything but Thoughtseize. Doesn't really matter. Best format, yes. I could have also played Ponder first to get a Force of Will in case they top deck a Mountain, but the fact that my opponent has a Nimble Mongoose and 6 cards in the graveyard, wow, I got a Flood Strand. Sure. You sound different today. Maybe because you never watch me because you always play Arena, but probably still the same, right? Arena looks better. Yeah, the client is better, but I can't play Legacy in Arena. How do you feel about Sphinx 6 being banned? I was one of the owner of Random 6, so I'm unhappy, but if you didn't own Random 6, you're happy. That's how the ban went, in my experience. Alright, so they have a Bolt in their hand. I'm on 10. I draw Fatal Push. Unfortunately, it does not work on this. I feel like Blue Delver is a good deck. Yes, definitely. It's definitely a good deck. I mean, all the Delver decks are very strong. Alright, I don't need this. Okay, cool. You just need like a creature like a Tarmogoyf, not a Gurmagingler, or even an Oko, or I don't know. Even a 1/1 actually. Alright, they have a Lightning Bolt in hand, remember that. And they have 4 cards in the graveyard. Poor Nimble Mongoose. It was almost Threshold, and then they played a Magmatic Sinkhole. Alright, I'm gonna play Brainstorm now. Yeah, if they play Days on this, I'm actually happy. And I don't know, I don't want to commit on playing a Polluted Delta or a Tropical Island because my opponent could have had because I could draw a Delver away to flip it. Alright, I think I want to draw my lands here. I want to draw my lands here because, and also I don't want to play Tropical Island because I don't want my opponent to waste it other than just having Fatal Push up. Hogak seems a safe choice. Yeah, but I play Legacy to play blue. I don't play Legacy to play Hogak. So I would never play a deck like that. But it's a good deck. You're playing the GP myself, and currently choosing between Hogak and Blue Red Delver. Both of the decks are very good. Both of the decks are like top tier. It's just whatever you feel like playing the best for a very long tournament. Okay, I think I'm gonna play Oko here. Opponent, oh wow, I'm basically, no, I'm not dead, but like I'm very close to be dead. I have to play Oko. I can't play around Days here because that can't just threshold this with any spell. Can you imagine losing this game? It would be amazing if I lose this game. All right, so let's create a food. If you lose this game, is definitely because of Nimble Mongoose. It's like it's insane. I mean, I haven't drawn a single creature. Only one Gurmagingler, I guess. Alright. So, if they go bold attack, it's risky. Because they can also just want to... I'm gonna draw land here, so I can also just make a food and crack 2 food to gain 6 life. That's also very possible. Yeah, I think that's the plan, the Delicious Waffle. Because if I activate the food, they bolt it. They have a bolt in their hand. Hopefully just 1. Actually, even if they have 2 lightning bolts, I'm not dead. I go to 1 life. Jeskai Mentor. Yeah, I mean, sure. Like Legacy, you can play, like, you can easily play so many decks. As long as you respect Delver, you can play any deck. Hello, Steve. Nice, I'm glad. You're dead to 2 bolts. Am I? Why? I've discarded my hand. This big face card. You always enjoy play control. Exactly. That's how I feel too. And also why I expect less control deck usually. Hello, Angel Eyes. My Kaj. It was during a different era. It was during when decklists were in public. Now that decklists are public, that article does not really work that well anymore. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna crack a food now. I have Abrupt Decay, so you don't need to play around Days once you have that. Yeah, that article was very important before deck selection, before information was so public, because you see your opponent, you just open your hand, you don't know whether to keep or mulligan a deck with the reactive cards. But now you just know exactly everything. So control that got better with the the decklist public. So Oko is real in Legacy. I mean, our opponent is just a 1/1, so it's not that we don't need that many things to win this game. Oko is good. Oko is like a blue card. Like what Oko is the best is that it's the blue card that is good against control deck, whereas Turn Nemesis wasn't really good against control decks. In GP you don't have over deck. You don't. Sorry. Yeah. I was thinking more about legitimizing the fact that I played control for very long lately. But yeah, in GP you don't have open deck list. Sorry. Yeah, if that was your question. Opponent concedes because what happens here is they're gonna gain 3 life every turn, and they have a planeswalker that's unkillable, and they remove a spell for Tarmogoyf and other things. And they play Nemo Monk. That's also probably what it matters, but what it hurts the most. All right, so I'm gonna bring in Veilful Strix, and I'm gonna bring in maybe Plague Engineer. Yeah, I don't mind Blue Elemental Blast. Yori Grande is just my nickname. Open deck list feels stinky. Open deck list is very, very important in order to keep a professional environment and a coverage. Without open deck list, you can't have coverage. Granted that there's no coverage, but still. Without open deck list, you can't have coverage. Alright, so Force of Negation is bad. How good is Brazen Borrow in Legacy? It's not insane, I think. I think it's a fine answer for this deck to Mirror Crusader. And, of course, like, Marit Lage. On the draw, I don't think I want Library. I'm not sure about the last hope, but I think Plague Engineer. I guess, yeah, let's do this. I like to sideboard out Delver a lot on the draw, in the Delver Mirror. Usually I want 6 cards. I think I found these 6. This hand is very risky. Thankfully we have Force of Will, so their Stifle on my Verna Catacomb will hopefully not work. How many hours do you prepare? I mean, it depends. Last year, very many. This year, very little. Last year, I was a true and only professional player. This year, I am a content producer / professional player. So I am. I just time in my day actually as a how do you say it? I just a limit number. So I have to stop at some point. So I practice less than before. For GP, I don't. So, okay, the best thing to do against these kinds of deck is just playing lands and pass the turn. That's just the best thing to do ever. Because if they go Flooded Strand go, means that they want to play a reactive game. But if then they go Wasteland go, means that they don't have lands anymore. So all you want to do is just playing lands. And once we'll have finished making land drops, then we can start playing Ponder and looking for more lands here. Hello, Bondi. Yes, today's Legacy. So here I just lay down a Wasteland, wait them to play land, but they don't. Let's see if we draw land. Land, please. Because there's... Alright, that's a Bayou. That's a beautiful Bayou. Alright, let's start the dance. So we go Wasteland here. If opponent goes Stifle, or Wasteland my own Mystery and Forest, and we go Stifle, we can just daze their Stifle. And then we have a trap with like more forces and etc. Force of Will is good if opponent plays Stifle. I like Force of Will in general on the draw. Alright, so as you can see here, there's this very big chain of things on the stack. But we all triggered it, so we are ready to fight it, okay? It's very important to know that. You don't just Wasteland and then don't have a plan if they go Fetch and Stifle. Whereas what's going to happen here, we have to make a land drop, remember that. What's going to happen here is that we play, what do we play? We play Tropical Island, I think. I'll float mana, and then I'll daze it. Because remember, I have another land coming up after. If they go force, I go force. If they don't go not, if they do nothing, I'm just gonna get another currency. I have to make a land drop. Unfortunately, I can't cast the Gurmagingler quite yet. But maybe actually I can, because I can get a fetch on with this ponder. I really dislike Stifle. I've said it infinite times at this point of my content producer career. Alright, that's a wasteland. We didn't have wasteland before. So I'm going to just draw. Opponent doesn't have land, so they are going to die here to my wasteland. That's why I did not play Bayou in the first place, because I wanted to set up a wasteland turn. You can just cast Angler for 2. No, I had only 4 cards. Oh, I understand. Yeah, I understand now. Okay, sure. Yeah, I could have cast Angler for 2. That was a fun turn. Yeah, I mean, destroying land is great, especially destroying land to the person who wants to destroy your lands. You know, it's like when there's a bully, and you know, they're the bully, and they want to steal your money, and then somehow you steal their money by doing some smart trick. Not with war, remember that. Hey Andrea, why did you cut the Heims from your deck? I believe the Hymn to Turek is not very good in the Delver Mirror, especially on the draw. But basically, whenever I build a legacy deck, I always build it in thinking about being on the draw in the Delver Mirror. And on the draw in the Delver Mirror, you don't want to discard 2 cards. That's why I play 4 Fatal Push, Abrupt Decay, and blah blah blah. Why did you cast Angler there? Why didn't you cast Angler there? Destroying a land was very important. Oh, you mean after destroying the land? Yeah, that's true. I should have cast Angler. Yeah, sorry. That was messed up. Hello, Doom. Good morning. How do you feel with Legacy? You know, very often in Magic, you have like complicated turn, and then you like make a little misstep, but it's not gonna matter because it's still like incredibly ahead. Yeah, 6 card in the graveyard. Yeah, I know. I was just talking about other things. What do they do in upkeep? 1 green? What's that? Oh, dismember. So for some reason, I thought I couldn't cast the Angler with 2 mana and 5 cards in the graveyard. So when it wastelanded, it stayed the same. All right, I go force. I'm gonna go force. So a lot of people have asked me why I play so many Fatal Push and stuff like that. Oh, I love myself a good old Baleful Strix. Baleful Strix, such a powerful card in the Delver Mirror. Not as powerful as Stormgate. I mean, this deck is just designed to beat the Delver Mirror. That's... Well, of course you can lose easily, but let's still. You play 20 lands, you play like good threats. Alright, don't hesitate in asking things, okay? Doom, don't hesitate in going like, what does the card do, etc. Because I try to highlight what my opponent cards do with this like cards display here on the corner. The most important thing in the Delver Mirror is the land advantage. Hello, Tiki Taka. What matchup are you scared of? Not much. I'm maybe scared of like the basic land Astrolabes deck, but I think I have a lot of late game, more than other Delver decks. I'm always scared of Chalice of the Void decks, because those are just Chalice of the Void decks basically just come from, I don't know, being like unbeatable even for a vintage deck to like being easily beatable by a standard deck. I've played Eldrazi against Pioneer and I lost 4 matches. I was playing Eldrazi. I was playing for fun. I was playing. Alright, let's mulligan the hand with no lands. And let's keep this land. Sorry, this land. Why is Tarmogoyf powerful? Tarmogoyf is usually 4/5 for 2 mana. This is the... Tarmogoyf ratio. See, now knowing what my opponent deck is, it makes such a big difference. Because these two removal spell might be good or maybe not good. My thoughts on punishing fire and legacy. I always want to play blue decks. Do you play CBL up? Do you have CBL up? Carbo Life? Carbo Life is up, but it doesn't work on Magic Online. You have to, I just have to hover on the cards and show them on the corner. That's gonna be basically build your own Carbo Life. What's the deck type you wish you could play but can't because it's not strong enough? I love Pox. I love destroying lands. But of course it's not a competitive deck. I could play Tarmogoyf, but I don't really love to play Tarmogoyf that dies to a lightning bolt. Granted, I'm gonna play Tundra. Oh, I should have wastelanded. My apologize. I don't know why I didn't do it. How's your DNT matchup version of this Delver? It's fine. This deck is a good matchup against. I mean, it's not a good matchup. Like, it's a fine matchup. Yesterday, a friend of mine with this list beat Thomas Adolfson. The most. Ooh, Ancient Tomb. What is that? Ma che cazzo? I guess I'll lose. Omniscience. Okay. Alright. I guess I should have wastelanded. Not that. I mean, maybe they've never had blue mana, but I don't know. Okay, so bad cards are removal spell. Although they play Monastery Mentor in the sideboard, so let's look out for that. So I want Bit of Summer. I want Corrupt Rotation and Caracas. I don't have much, although my main deck is already has 6 forces. So these 4 cards. I think I'm gonna board out. Just also have Forethought and etc. I'm gonna board out 4 Fatal Push. I have Okos and a Decay to kill Mentor. I think it's fine if I do this. Having 21 lands are too many maybe, but I don't really want to cut wastelands. I could cut like a normal land. I could cut like a tropical island. Because my opponent is not gonna wasteland me. And do I want to leave one Fatal Push in? Yeah, I'm gonna leave one Fatal Push. They play Monster, I meant to remember that. I made a legacy video with my opponent deck. Blue-white show and tell. Alright, wish this was a tropical island. And would have been actually good. So that's mulligan. How much worse is this deck with 1 of each basic? You only have 2 of each duels. I mean, you don't have to play basic. No, I don't play basic in this deck. You can just play 3 Underground Sea, you just add 1 more fetch land. If you don't have the 3rd Underground Sea, just put Watery Grave. Thanks for streaming Bulldog Delver. Nice. Venom Syndicate. Alright, let's keep this hand. I like crop rotation. Actually, no, I don't like crop rotation anymore because I already drew the Caracas. So let's keep this hand. Underground Sea is a Watery Grave, yeah. It is. It's a Watery Grave that doesn't deal you damage. And it also costs $500. Alright, I need a 2nd land here, so I'm gonna draw Ponder and a fetch land here. I'm gonna play Leyline of Sanctity. We have 4 Thoughtseize that get affected by it. This is a real magic, yeah. What are the matchups you don't want to see? I'm not like very comfortable against Miracles. But I don't know, yesterday we beat it 2-0. But it's just the good thing of Legacy is that there's decks that are just solid. Just like solid choices that just don't have that many bad matchups. And just have a strong plan and everything. I actually don't know what's the cost. Like a near mint. I don't know, whatever. 400, yeah. 400 maybe is more reasonable. Okay, they got Tundra. Wow, what do they do? Plow? Alright, Source to Plowshares. on my Tarmogoyf. Alright, I'll gain 2 life. Yeah, if you're on FBB, it's more, but I don't encourage people to do so. Okay, now I'm gonna play Ponder. I shuffled. There was actually a Verdant Catacomb on top. The classic Moto bug. Alright, I think I'm fine with the woodlands, thank you. Oh, merda. I'll play end of turn Brainstorm here, I think. Having the fetch land up, Brainstorm will help me getting rid of at least this Misty Rainforest. So ideally, I exchange this Brainstorm and this Misty Rainforest for 2 good cards. Okay, Ponder. Rob the Champ. Rob the Champ, I'm gonna put the sound on. No, Rob the Champ. I don't have the sound. G. He didn't receive the beautiful Ray Duke meme. There's gonna be a meme at some point. Thank you very much, Rob the Champ, for the subscription. Alright, so play Brainstorm, put 3 cards, put 2 back. See, this is for you, Rob the Champ.
Look on Reed's face there. You can't quite believe what's happening to him here. That's going to become a meme at some point.
Venom Syndicate. Welcome to the sub-team. Alright, I want to fetch in upkeep. I don't like to fetch end of turn. A lot of people fetch end of turn. You should always fetch in upkeep. And I'm gonna take an underground. So opponent does not play a Wasteland strategy. So there's no need to take Bayou there. Alright, let's go Ponder. Alright, I'm interested in these cards, I think. I think I'm gonna slow roll this Caracas. So I'm gonna just play another land and pass. Good morning, Yawgmoth. Yeah, Ponder and Brainstorm are the like most important thing in Legacy. Ponder and Brainstorm are like the cards that are the key of this format. Why in upkeep? Because if you fetch an end of turn, you have 0 mana up. If you fetch an upkeep, you have 2 mana up. It's a very minor thing. It doesn't matter much. You just want to do so. I understand. Force of negation. That's true. I also had days, but yeah, I understand. All right, so I'm gonna draw Ponder here. Are most decks blue? Yes, the best decks are blue in Old Magic. And the good thing is nobody complained about bannings, because they just accept it, because that is what it is. Those are the rules. All right, so we got a lot of dazes. Our Ponders, unfortunately, is not finding us threats. You want to find threats in this matchup. We played 5 cantrips. We played a full playset of Ponder and the Brainstorm. We did not find threats. Everybody complains about banning. No, not in Legacy. Like Brainstorm and Ponder are definitely like a higher power level than other cards. People don't complain about banning. Yeah, I mean, random 6 ban, people complain because it was expensive. Otherwise, they would have never complained if it was a 10-euro card. And Astrolabe is a good card, but I mean, complaining about banning that, it just doesn't make any, like, it's like people who complain about, I don't know, the heart being flat, basically. It's the same level. I don't listen to, like, I can't listen to everybody, and definitely not gonna listen to someone who wants to ban Astrolabe. Or let's play Gurmaganga for 1 mana, because then I can leave up Force of Negation and Triple Days. I don't want to play Caracas here. Caracas is a surprise. You don't just play Caracas. Because some people just go Show and Tell Emrakul. Alright, they play Show and Tell. You have to force Show and Tell. If you like Show and Tell, resolve, they play Omniscience, and then they cast everything for free. They play Spell Pierce. The good old Triple Days, it usually loses to every game that it happens. Yeah, opponent here just drew so many lands. It played so well into my hand. Because normally you just wasteland them. They just don't play that many lands, and you have pressure, so they can't develop this plan. But unfortunately in this game, it just happened that I never drew a threat. And they drew a lot of lands, so my dazes were very bad. Alright, now I can't draw Thoughtseize, remember that. Crop rotation, this is awful. Actually, is it that awful? Yeah, I guess it's pretty awful. I can get a Wasteland. I'm probably going to. Yeah, I'm probably going to Wasteland then, yeah. Wasteland. I'll take out this land. Wasteland City of Trader, so they might be less inclined to go Drawn for Dreams, so like 4 drops here to play around the 4th days. When you ban anything, okay, cazzo. No, you don't ban any cards. Stop. Into the story. Oh, wow. Ma che... I can't... Wow. They're playing this card. I did not expect Into the Story. Alright, drop Abdicate, which is like the worst ever. Because there's no target. They could have Monster Mentor. They could have Monster Mentor. Ponderino. The case for Monster Mentor. They play 4. And that's usually how you lose. I even kept in Fatal Push. Alright, they shuffle the Ponder. Let's just hope. Hello, Alf the Lord. It's all good, it's all good. Opponent just resulted into a story in Legacy. So I guess I can't really go that well. Granted, what are you talking about, opponent? Can you imagine if you just draw waste on this game? I just daze like all their 4 drop. Plow. What would you unban? Nothing. Nothing. I would never talk about bannings or unbannings. They're on 6 though, so maybe I draw Tarmogoyf and they just die. Or Delver. Hello DC Sports. It's all good. It's all good. We're playing Legacy. Everybody's asking about bannings and unbannings, and I always keep on saying that it would not change anything because it's great. Bantox are banned. Oh yes, I hate Bantox, and like apparently it's what everybody loves to do. Okay, Fail Wishes is a 1/4 flying, which blocks Delver Seekers very well. It also doesn't die to Decay because you just get it back and grant again. It's very strange. It's a very strange card. I've never seen this before in Legacy. But you know what I saw? You know what I see, guys? I see the 4th Underground Sea on top of my deck. Unfortunately, it's not legendary. Oh yeah, Lotus Petal. 0 mana out of the card. Very powerful card. Humans of Magic interview. Thank you, DC Sports. I try to spread some positivity in this world. Oh, opponent really likes the Ixalan, Reverse of Ixalan basic lands. I don't mind these lands. They remind me. Good memories. Wow, they do nothing. It's so unexpected when there's nothing there. I'm a puck. Come on, that. Alright, I don't have land. I think I'm gonna destroy the volcanic just because I don't know, they have 2 Tundra, 1 volcanic. I actually don't know what they have with volcanic, but I'm not gonna win this game. I drew pretty poorly. Lotus Petal. Alright, did you have Brainstorm? I just can't picture my opponent not winning the game this turn. I don't think it's just possible an opponent has a selection of 31 cards that they drew in this game that does not kill me now. Alright, pay 4 mana, play Lotus Petal, just in case. I can't you abrupt kill Fae? Because Fae of Wishes pays 2 mana. Sorry, maybe I didn't highlight this very well. Pay 2 mana, discard 2 cards, return it to your hand. And which means that then they just grant again for something else. You just kind of want to make them do so themselves. It's just very bad. Like, the situation that I'm in, it's basically unwinnable, I think. And also because I keep on drawing lands. It's just 3 lands in a row. Alright, I think I'm gonna give up. Good game, good game, but good game. Into the story, Failed Wish is too good for me. I'll have to surrender to the Failed Wishes into the story deck. And I'll cry. Today I made coffee, but it was too hot, so I'm still not drinking. So I drink coffee very loud. Very loud. It's not very polite. I'm gonna mute myself. Lost to a train cart? Yeah. I mean, after this game, I think we should go all on Twitter and complain about the power level and how pushed our cards are thrown on the drain, right? Failed Wishes for... Yeah, too good for Legacy indeed. Alright, this weekend is in the chat as well. EW Landon dominated Four Seasons tournaments. EW Landon, it's a American player that came all the way to Bologna to play Four Seasons tournaments and then the GP the day after. And he completely dominated the tournament, winning the side event on Saturday with like 35 people. And then going undefeated the day after in the main event of 160 people. I also played that event. I finished 6-2 in the 17th place, right out of the prize payout of top 16. But it's fine. I'll gladly lose those €40 on tiebreakers. Whereas EW Lando went 6-0 double draw with Grixis Delver. You can find their deck list of the top 8 of Four Seasons tournaments. Four Seasons tournaments. I don't know where it is. Usually, like, it's very hot topic, so they post it immediately. I saw the vintage lists. Eccole qua. These are the lists. So if you're interested in seeing the deck list, here in Madonna che link lungo. No, it's just too long. One second. I just learned that you can shorten the links. It's amazing. You just go here, you shorten your link, and then boom, it's very short. Outcome Four Seasons, much better now. So here's the lists if you're interested in seeing what EW Land and other people played last weekend. Yeah, EW Land owns Europe now, indeed. What did you lose to? I lost to Eternal Drain Draft. No, I lost to Show and Tell with, you know, a variety of different cards. Every time you think of Bologna, I think of the worst overnight train ever. Yeah, overnight train aren't a thing that I honestly heard anybody doing, other than people that work at night, probably. Hey, how do you think that in Texas's position right now? Don't worry, Oscar. Don't worry. Even if it was already asked, you're welcome. I mean, there's people that ask if Astrave should be banned, so you're definitely welcome to ask if how's Death in Texas in the format right now. Death in Texas is fine. You need to he does a good matchup against Grixis Delver, which is very popular right now, so it can't be bad. What about Mythic Championship list? How many cuts deck do you bet? I really hope so many, because my matchup is pretty good against that deck. I really hope a good old 50% so that people can complain and ban the cut deck again. Over 1,300 people signed up for Legacy GP Bologna. Legacy is dead. I mean, Eternal Casual. So what happened, for those of you who don't follow the scene, Pioneer was released and Star City Game cut the Legacy event from Landside Diamond. Alright, let's cut a little bit because now it's important. I usually don't like to counter decks with I usually don't like to counter Landside Diamond deck. Landside Diamond off the Landside Diamond decks. Especially because I could have something like Fateless Looting and I can just force the negation death. Force the negation exiles Fateless Looting. This way they can crack like a Lotus Petal. Tinder Wall. Sacrifice Tinder Wall, add the red. Okay, sure. So Tinder Wall, this means one is playing Belcher. Sacrifice Tinder Wall at 2 red, okay guys? But that's fine. Force negation can only counter a spell. As long as they play Goblin Char Belcher. Rite of Flame. So they go up to 3 mana here. They can't cast Empty the Warrens because this puts up to 3 mana. And they have only 2 cards left in the round. So I'm going to let this resolve. And now though, and now they have to play another ritual. I'll counter that. Gamble. Wow, they play gamble. But they don't sacrifice the land they response, which makes me worried. Why didn't they sacrifice lands at diamond in response? Let me think. If they, what are they trying to achieve here? Maybe they want to get past in flames. Echo Vions. Oh, Echo Vions, I see. All right, so I'll let this gamble resolve then. If it's Echo Vions, I'll let this gamble resolve. Yeah, they're gonna get Echo Vions. All right, discarded lands at diamond. That's weird though. If they lands at diamond, why wouldn't they play? All right, that's Force of Negation. This. A lot of people ask me, "Hey Mangu, why do you play 2 Force of Negation? It's not very good. We always board it out." The reason is they were playing Legacy. Legacy is a very unfair format, okay? Where Time Twister are legal basically, and Black Lotus is legal. So since Legacy is a very unfair format, it's necessary to have the correct measures and not just lose to this deck and complain that you got turned 1 and Legacy sucks. Because Legacy has all the correct measure to not lose this turn 1 decks. I think I'm gonna take a Tarmogoyf here just because I think double Tarmogoyf can just kill them before they can rebuild. So what happens here is, if we didn't have Force of Negation, I probably would have lost, right? But since we built our deck in order to fight a Legacy metagame, because the people that don't play Legacy usually just bin the format as, oh, it sucks because I just died to Griselbrand turn 1. Yes, you died, but you play like Death and Taxes. So once you play like no blue, well, once you don't play blue, you are accepting the outcome that your deck is going to sometimes lose some percentage of the games against a format with Show and Tell and Entomb in the format. Or in this case, I don't know, lands at diamond in the format. It's very important to understand. I mean, it's not a format for everybody. Our opponent is dead next turn. Because we clock them with this. It's a form of storm. Opponent is playing Belcher, it's called. They play 0 lands, Goblin Char Belcher, a lot of rituals. And in this case, they also play lands at diamond gamble. Okay, so it's very important that you understand that if you're far from Legacy. Because it could happen that you go to a Legacy tournament and you're like, I'm not that good to play blue, so I'm not going to play blue. And then you just sit down with your like fair mid-range deck and just get turn 1. You're like, oh, I hate Legacy. Yeah, I mean, Legacy is not for everybody. It's totally fine to hate Legacy. Alright, I'm going to board in Bazooka Bog, I think. I prefer Soul-Tide Elver. I think Soul-Tide Elver is slightly edge in the mirror, but... Alright, I'm going to bring in Blue Elemental Blast too. This doesn't really counter Empty the Warrens, but it can counter a Ritual. I think it's nice. Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I think it's a blue card. It's fine. Surgical Extraction, usually not a fan of this. Crap Rotation, I think it's okay. I have Bazooka Bog. They have to play Past in Flames, probably. But Surgical is a blue card. I'm going to bring it in. Funnily enough, you just have to put blue card that don't do much. Because, I mean, we have like dead cards in Fatal Push and Wastelands. Wasteland is just dead. I mean, granted, they could have a land grant to get their Taiga out. I might just keep one Wasteland, that's it. You know, Crop Rotation for Bog. Yeah. I'll tell later. There's no need to tell it now. I don't want to, you know. Is this 0 land Belcher? I think so, yeah. So, Veil of Summer doesn't protect me, I think. Similar Library is fine, not great. I can get, like, Surgicals in. Yeah, would Surgical be good? Probably, right? Because I can discard, I don't know, Echo Vions, and then just flashback it later. The question is, what is bad? Probably the Last Wasteland. I guess we have Crop Rotation, so the Last Wasteland is still has a value. The only thing you hate about format is they're expensive. Exactly, Erasmus. That's what it is. It's an expensive format, but, I mean, there's not much I can do about it. Playing Engineer for empty. I didn't consider that. That is very true. That is very true. I don't know why I didn't see that. Alright, Abrupt Decay. Maybe just board in Abrupt Decay 2. Turbo out Abrupt Decay 2. What can it kill? I mean, it can kill something, but I don't think it's that relevant. I think I'll board out like 1 blue card at this point. Actually, I really want to have blue cards in this deck. I'll board out one Angler. I think having blue card is so important because you play 6 forces and you kind of just want to play your cantrips. So you don't want to hold cantrips to pitch for force. Why not Arena? Because I am playing Legacy right now. We're past the 3 a.m. Eastern deck submission, but yeah, exactly. There's all the people that share their deck. It's fine. I mean, you can do that, but I don't think it has any merit. Our opponent's mulligan to 5. One of those things that Belcher does is just mulligans very down. You just get your hand with Force of Will, and you probably win. It is Evolando himself for sure. EW Orlando, for those of you who don't know, is not only a popular player, but also a popular Magic streamer. Now he's in Italy, competing, so he's not streaming. But when he'll be back, you can follow him on Twitter, and then he'll definitely be streaming soon. Okay, so I think I'm going to just take Force and blue card here, and not Thoughtseize, because next time I want to play Tharmagov and that double Force up. Yeah, so I'm gonna put back like this. Again, Brazen Borrower does not do too much. It's just here as a blue card. It's funny, of course, but I would definitely board in cardboard blue empty in this matchup, just to have been able to draw Force and have a blue card out already. Oh, they play Autumn Veil. Spells you control can't be countered by blue or black spells this turn, and creatures you control can't be target. Porca puttana. Alright, this resolves. This is basically a Veil of Summer. I mean, Veil of Summer is legal in Veil of Summer is legal in this format. It's just that I played Autumn Veil. And they play Gamble. Oh no. Paul. What this says again? Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, they did 2 Tigers. I did not expect this outcome. Okay, sure. So opponent does the Lensai Diamond plus Eco Venus combo. Yeah. I get twisted. Sure, my hand is actually pretty good. I mean, I might just never on top with it, because you had to counter probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Maybe I just counter the Autumn Veil to still do that. Because I was thinking the deck could also... You know why I didn't counter there? And I actually think I shouldn't have countered. Because they have so few cards in end, I thought they would just play a Belcher and pass the turn. Okay? Or they would play Empty the Warrens, and I didn't want to add 2 Storm count. Because I had 2 Tarmogoyf, so I could easily beat the Empty the Warrens. Okay? So, sure, Lensai Diamond Twister, I would have died to it. But Empty the Warrens, I think even Empty for 7. I mean, maybe for 7 it's too much. But an Empty Warrens for 5, I think I could have beat it. Because, you know, Tarmogoyf, it just deals pretty well with the goblins. If it's not that many. So I think I'm still happy. Alright, now I have mono out of playing Engineer. Alright, good game. Guess I should have played Strix to draw one more card. Yeah. Alright. Abrupt Decay kills Chromox. No, I think I want all the blue cards, 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna submit this. You see, Surgical is still good because opponent played Gamble, that discarded Echo Vions, that played Liza Diamond. And... Thank you, Uplift Nick, for the sub. One Angler plus 1 Wasteland. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that for sure. It's just that sometimes you just empty your hand with Force of Wheels, you need a creature to win the game. But yeah. Like, both of you empty your hand and then you need a creature to kill them. Like game 1, for example. Okay, since I have Force of Wheels, I'm gonna go turn 1 Delver, I think. It's not guaranteed the opponent always goes off on turn 1. Like, they didn't do it last turn. Is that how you do it? What is it? Alright, they go Chromox. They play Veil of Summer. So, once again, they want to Echo Vions me. I think this time around I'm gonna Force. Yeah, they have the combo again on turn 1. Alright, that's pretty powerful. Okay, so they discarded Lance of Diamond though. Oh, I think they got unlucky there with Gamble. Oh wow, I think they got super unlucky there with Gamble. You see, this is also why you don't force, maybe. Yeah, because now they gamble for Lance of Diamond and they discarded it. I guess that's what Gamble is. Is it crazy to force the Mox? It's not crazy, but I don't know. Yeah, their hand should be awful, so all I want to do is just pressuring them. Their hand is like Their hand is like Echo Venus and another card. I guess it could be a gamble, but they don't have red mana for it. Gamble you can read it on the corner. And just play the lead there. They got it with Gamble. They got the lead with Gamble. So they just discarded. Okay, they got Taiga. Hopefully they don't have another Gamble now. They drew Taiga this turn. Oh fuck, they have another Gamble. I guess I should have played Ponder to play around like red spell into Gamble. But I just hope not. Alright. Please. Please, just gamble for Lines of Diamond and discard it again. No! Alright, so the Twister. Counter. Okay, we got Force. Okay, seems pretty get rid of Flame. Sure. If they play another Ritual, I might just force this. Because this way, actually no, Empty Wars doesn't do anything. I'll let this resolve. Empty Wars doesn't do anything because I drew Flame Engineer. Veil of Summer. Oh my god, I'm so afraid. Should I force this? I think I'll force this because if they go Lines of Diamond, the other thing, I might just need to, right? I think I need to force. Because I'm not afraid of Empty the Warrens, because I play Engineer. I'm only afraid of another Echo Vions. I think I'll force. We can force because when they time Twister, we can draw Force. Okay? It's not pretending. No, it's just that they have Time Twister in their deck. So with Time Twister, we draw another Force. Alright, thankfully we drew Plague Engineer. Oof. And then we win the game now. Opponent went off 2 times on turn 1. Or is it 3 times? I guess they went off 3 times on turn 1. Wow. That's amazing. 3 times on turn 1 they went off. They went off with Protection. Veil of Summer and Veil of Autumn. Alright. This was close. It's way closer than I thought. Especially with like both of the hands, we had Force of Will and we still died. Like game 2, we had Force of Will and we died on turn 1. On Monday, you'll see the deck list for the MC. I remember I was about to discuss something and then I just got stifled by opponent played Lance of Diamond there. Good morning, Matson. Should not have forced Veiled, I guess. No, I think I think I'm very happy about many things in this game. Like the mistake that I made was not play Baleful Strix instead of playing Tarmogoyf. But other than that, I think I'm fine. Like I could have played Ponder instead of Delver turn 1, but I mean, I had a Force of Will and I wasn't the play. So if they combo turn 1 around Force of Will, I think it's gonna nab. They also mulligan. I think it's okay. What's the advantage to lead with Veil instead of responding to Force? Yeah, I don't know. I guess opponent doesn't want to draw cards. Maybe RM67 knows. RM, do you know what's the advantage to lead with Veil instead of responding to Force? Veil of Summer is just too good? Yeah, let's ban it in Legacy as well, clearly. Oh, they gambled. Okay, yeah. Reyes Refrigerator said there were good things. That they gambled, so they needed the... Yeah, they needed the Veil of Summer in their hand. I agree, yeah. No, I mean, they don't really test the water. They have to go there. You can't Veil in response to the Force when you use the Lens Eye Diamond. Yeah, but you still have that mana there. I don't know. Storm count if no Force? I guess. I guess it's true. It's not really counter war. You have a you have only one spell. It's not a war. Yeah, I cast a Force on that. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Did you? So RM67, I saw your name. I think on Twitter, right? No, I don't. Where did you say your name before? I guess I saw your name on Magic Online, right? Ours is a leaderboard. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's why I read the name. Mango, do you play only Legacy this morning? I do. Sorry. Sorry, Grand Dog. I'll play Legacy this morning. I'm also gonna be live for a little bit more, because my father was returning home later. So unless I'm like super tired, I got the same medicine for the cold as yesterday morning. So hopefully I'm not gonna be super tired, like it was yesterday morning. All right, let's play first. Thank you, mods. Sure, keep this hand. I'm gonna lead turn 1 Ponder because I want to get guaranteed a second land. It's very important because when I want to draw with Wasteland, in these cases, I Wasteland very often. 3 of a kind. Alright. There's 3 trophies with Belcher? Wow. If you get 1 loss, doesn't mean you can't win the tournament. You mean at the GP tomorrow? What's this? Chromox again? By the way, Magic Online is very famous for just having combo decks because they're fast. In paper, you play against way less combo decks. Sitting Song. Rite of Flame. I guess I'm going to lose on turn 1 again. Or maybe they just... Hey, imagine if we had let off with Thoughtseize instead of Monomorpho, of Ponder. I'm not good anymore. Bomberman's fine. Yeah, the Legacy League right now, but I don't think combo is good at all. Like now everybody's playing Delver, at least in paper. If they just play a Belcher, I can't beat that. 14 goblins on turn 1, I can't beat. GG. Okay, we experienced our sideboarding earlier, so let's just repeat it. Ten cards. I'll board out Fatal Pushes, Prop Decay, Ganglers, 2 Wastelands. Alright, let's go. Okay. Play first. Sure, this is a keep. We're looking for lands, but other than that, everything is fine. I'm gonna play Pose the Delta Underground Sea here. I can't cast Tarmogoyf turn 2, that means, but that plays 4 Thoughtseize, and that's one of the most important cards in this matchup. If only you get a turn to cast it and don't die. Yeah, I understand that if you don't play against non-blue decks, you have a good matchups, but Legacy non-blue, it's not that easy. Especially in paper. In paper, people love to play Legacy to play their, I think, their blue cards. You guys sleep now? Alright, thank you very much, Off the Lord. Good night. Alright, we're starting. I got 2 counters now. Come on, opponent. If they go Veil of Summer, got 2 counters up. Clean the wall, sure. Oh wow, they pass. That's definitely unexpected. We got turn 2. I don't think I've ever had a turn 2 before. Alright, I'll pause the turn. Infect is good because it's good against the combo Mirror Match. I mean, not against Belcher. Belcher is just the king of fast deck. As you saw, it wins on turn 1 very consistently. Alright, what do they do? 4 mana. Goblin Char Belcher. And if they cast Autumn Veil or Veil of Summer, I'm gonna daze it. And you want to daze the Veil of Summer because they don't draw a card, it means. Alright. Alright, they have one card in hand. They have one card in hand, so it's gonna be hard for them to rebuild. But you always need like 2 counter magic somehow. Or yeah, I feel like if we had 1 counter magic, we would have lost like all the time, all these games where we won. And I guess not the game 1 where we had Force of Negation. Alright, what do we reveal? Brainstorm, nice. Alright, you're a Grande wins. Sultai Delver, indeed. Yeah, I am happy with this sideboarding. At least we, you know, got good against the Belcher deck. Actually, a friend of mine asked me for a cyber plan, so I said, like, you know, why not? I'll just write down whenever I cyber something. Usually I sideboard up only the card. Usually I write down only the card I sideboard out, because the card you boarded in is pretty straightforward. It's a legacy video. I mean, it is. It is. I am playing legacy and I am making a video, so that definitely qualifies as that. This looks fun to play, indeed. I mean, if you play against Belcher all the time, it's not that fun. I kept playing without force, but I guess I'll die. Maybe I shouldn't have. I just kept this hand. I didn't think about it very much. I was like, you know, I'll keep. Come on, just pass like like you did earlier. Just pass. Just play a Tinder wall and pass. No? You don't? You play Belcher and pass? Empty awareness. 10 goblins. Oh. No, it doesn't do anything. Because I got a 10. Alright. No, actually, I think I have a line where I survive here. I go blue into blast on one of them. I get 11. Then I draw Tarmogoyf, fetch, go to 10. Block 1, go to 1, go to 2, and then I can fetch and draw Plague Engineer. So if I draw, like, Baleful Strix or Tarmogoyf, actually Tarmogoyf, you know, whatever, into the other thing, I can't survive. Alright. That's not dead yet. Right? Yeah, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I go to 10. Then I go to 2, and then I can draw. Okay, it's time. We have 1 out. We have 1 out. The classic 1 out. For the 1 outer, I think I need to put a stop in upkeep. For the 1 outer, we need to put a stop in upkeep. Playing Engineer is so important. Alright. I got a 2. Come on. Come on. I'm looking for you. Playing Engineer. 1 time. Sure. Come on. El Plug. Engineer! Thoughtseize. Alright, good game. Classic mode of you shuffle and you draw the same card you put back. Alright, 2-2. 2 and 2. Could you ponder instead of Delver? No, because if I don't play Delver there, I die. Can you explain now in Stone player? No, it's very unlikely in Standard to choose to draw. You choose to draw in Modern sometimes of like mirror match of Grixis Death Shadow, or like if you feel your deck is, if you play like a control deck against a deck with few threats, for example Grixis Death Shadow. Yeah, we know that fetch lands, so we had to take a point in shocking ourselves. So it was very important that I had to block one of them. Alright. Okay, join match. Let's play last match. Let's see if we get paired against Belcher again. I actually don't mind get paired against Belcher when I do channel Fireball videos, because it means I take less. But when I do stream, I actually like to play my game. Yeah, there's like, is Reanimate still good? Reanimator? Yeah. And the problem with combo decks right now is a lot of Delver are around. But if you win the die roll, I think you should be fine with those kind of decks. Alright, we're in an unknown matchup, but I'm gonna keep this end. Again, push and decay are not a staple. I think it's also the time zone, right? Because whenever I play in the morning, I get paired against combo a lot. Whenever I play like in the afternoon, in the night, I get paired against more control decks. Like when I played the league a few days ago with Sultai Delver, I went 5-0. I played against 0 combo. I guess it went, yeah. Whereas now this morning I played against 3 combo and 1 Teamer Delver. Opponent's thinking. Maybe it means that they have another turn 1 kill. And this is why I play 2 Force of Negation. This is why I love to keep a hand with Force. Whenever I had like a hand that's pretty sketchy like this one, and I have Force of Will, I'm just way safer. Windswept Teeth. Alright, so we're not gonna... Windswept Teeth does not mean that I play combo. Yeah, what do you think about going second in Pox? Sure, I don't have experience on that. Wireless Symbiote. Return an elf to control. Return an elf you control and tap target creature. I'll play Thoughtseize here. Underground say Thoughtseize. I want to take down the Glimpse of Nature. Oh wow, your hand's bad. You can't keep a hand like this. You just can't. You just cannot. You cannot keep a hand like that in Elves. 4 lands, Abrupt Decay, Glimpse, Wireless Symbiote is not a keepable hand. With the London Mulligan, you're really mulligan way more than before. I used to be a player that like never mulligan or like mulligan very little. But now I mulligan a lot. So the question here is, do I want to play Delver or do I want to play Fatal Push? I think I'll play Fatal Push. I'm gonna leave Wasteland up because they play 2 Dread Arbor, so I can just fetch them for 1 for that. Virus Symbiote protects other elves. Elvish Visionary is definitely their best draw here. But we're gonna kill the Symbiote because with Visionary I can just bounce the Visionary and draw another card later. So the Visionary will resolve, I don't mind that too much. You kinda wanna keep Force for Natural Order, that's like the only card that you're afraid of. Especially in games like this where you're unlikely to die to just 1/1s beat down. I must have drawn another elf here. Bayou. I'm gonna keep Wasteland up. I don't think that's pretty lucky. I don't think I want to force. I'll just let them draw a card here. They're gonna bounce the Visionary when I'm gonna push the Symbiote here, but that's fine. As I said, I don't want to waste on the Bayou. Remember, if they have Symbiote down, you can't kill the elf or they just bounce it. So it's very important that you kill the Symbiote. The Symbiote is not an elf, so even 2 Symbiotes, it's an insect. It's that thing on the neck. Alright, putting with Guess Cradle and Abrupt Decay. Their hand definitely developed well from the starting hand. Dread Arbor. Sure. I think I'll just wasteland that. There's no reason to wasteland end of turn. A lot of people love to wasteland end of turn. Just take your time and tear up and then play wasteland. I think once again I'm gonna play Thoughtseize over the other option. Just taking a peek. At some point I can develop Double Delver, but not now. I gotta take Scavenging Goose. I'll leave them with Reclamation Sage, Abrupt Decay, and Gas Cradle. Then I'll destroy the Dread Arbor. Yeah, I'll leave them with Gas Cradle. I can also kill the Bayou, but because they can decay my Delver, but I really don't care about that. When I see Raro Symbiote, it's on the display. I hope you can read it properly. I really hope so, because otherwise that thing wouldn't really matter. The thing that I set up to show the card. Alright, Elvish Visionary, attack me for 1. I go to 13. I'm on 13 already. I guess 2 Thoughtseize and Fetch Lands hurt. Alright, did the cast just Reclamation Sage? Cast Natural Order? Oh wow. So Natural Order is old card from Visions. Costs 4 mana, sacrifice a green creature, and then... I mean, this play doesn't make any sense. I could even have Days. Alright, whatever. What do we want to pitch with? I think I'll pitch with Force. I just want to be able to go Double Delver, because they have only 1 Abrupt Decay. I wanna stick a threat into play. So if I draw a land here, I can go Double Delver. I'm still on 1 land, which is pretty funny, but playing the game pretty safely right now. So I just go Reclamation Sage here, I guess. Oh, the Abrupt Decay maybe. Yeah, Abrupt Decay makes sense. What's this? Grayson Zenith? If I go Grayson Zenith, do I want the Force? I might. Because I just get what? I don't know. Abrupt Decay. Okay, sure. Can't counter that. And Nato Sentinel. Okay, sure. 2/2. Basically a 2/2. On top, draw, days. Play the Elver Pass. They'll probably cast the Reclamation Sage. You play Reclamation Sage because your deck plays Grayson Zenith. So you want to have an answer to like a Bridge or, I don't know, Chalice or stuff like that. I got a 10 here. That Zenith is actually pretty strong. Opponent now is a... Okay. Oh, wow, that's a good card. Avish Visionary now makes my opponent not only develop their plan, but also add the mana with Gas Cradle and be able to just have a Avish Visionary in play, which means that whenever they draw a Grayson Zenith, they can just symbiote and just start the loop to draw extra cards. Oh, I don't play Reclamation Sage. I don't like that. I would have played Reclamation Sage. Elf very often just morphs into this like aggro deck. Just attacks for 2. Okay, this is many good cards. I think I'm not gonna mulligan this. Sorry, I'm not gonna ship this. Even if there's only 1 land, there is a Gurmag Angler, which is like incredibly powerful. So here I'm attacking. And because I think I'm winning the race now by far with the 5/5 in play. Opponent's playing elves. I mean, we've played against 2 Beltran and elves. So two blue decks out of 5. Not that I want to play against Belcher more, but I'm just saying. This days doesn't do anything. It's actually not true. Sometimes you can do something. They should definitely play this Sage. Doesn't make much sense that they're not doing so. I guess I should have taken the Delver in case they draw another Ooze. I'm attacking here because I am winning the race by far. They can't just jump attack into my Gangler. They have 1 card and it's a Reclamation Sage. They got a second Dread Arbor. Yeah, Dragon Village. It is what it is. Okay, they drew Avish Visionary. That's fine. Yaku's doing nothing here, but it's a blue card. That's why it's played in Legacy. Because at worst, it gets pitched by one of your 2 forces. We're turn 1, we just only draw 1 Underground Sea, although we didn't shuffle for pawn. Lord Angiton, hello. Alright, did I cast... Okay, what did I draw here? Grace is in for 1. So they are going to take a... They are going to take a... Marvel Symbiote here with the Zenith to loop with the Elvish Visionaire, so we have to force of negation that. So you can see how like Legacy is insane. Like with 1 land, you can just cast all the things. When I Premier League after this league, yeah, I'll play all this Legacy today. I wanna play this deck a lot. This is my testing for the GP. Because yesterday I finished testing for Standard, so now it's time to test for the GP. Alright, playing 0 cards in end, so they'll pass. 3 color Delver, yeah, playing Sultai. On top of my deck, there's the Tarmogoyf, unfortunately. Now I have to count and just have to think about if I want to attack with Delver or not. Because if I attack with Delver, opponent attacks with all, I go to 1, and then I lose the game, so I can't attack anymore here. I have to pass. Hoping to draw land to cast that Tarmogoyf. Opponent also passes, but now we play their Force, so I am L-bent to anything they draw. I guess I could have fetched there, but I saw a Gurmag Angler and I didn't have any threat there. I really wanted to draw a threat. Okay, ideally they break here, and they can't attack, so they pass. I draw a land so they can start doing my things. Force is not bad. Good night, Cardarelli. Thank you for hanging around. So, as I said, I can't attack with Delver, because if that swing with a team, I basically lose. 5 mana with Gas Cradle. What's next? Hope it's a natural order. So that with my Force, at least it's not a 2 for 1. Okay, it is. Nice. So I'll cast Force. Got very lucky to draw Force there. If I draw a land there, I would have lost the game here. Natural order takes Crater with Behemoth, which is basically Andrea's Forerunner for those who play Standard, but better. Do we see the decks before M7? Yeah, 92. I already answered you, right? Didn't I? On Monday.
In some cases, look on Reed Space Day, you can't quite believe what's happening to him. That's got to become a meme at some point.
Dead Zane, 2 months in a row. How is it going? It's going very well. Thank you for asking. Okay, I think now I can start attacking with Delver. Now I won the race because I drew a Wasteland for the Dryad Arbor, but I also put in sacrifice one of the blocker. So if now they attack with all, I'm not gonna Wasteland the Dryad Arbor. I guess I will. Yeah, I will. I don't need this land at all because I can't cast my cards regardless. I don't want to Wasteland the Gaia's Cradle. They have already infinite mana. If they draw a card of Behemoth, I'll die. But it's very important. Yeah, there's like 2 days to Bologna. So if they attack with all here, I'll block one, and that'll Sentinel. I go to 3 life, and then I kill them the turn after. So I'm glad. Yeah, me drawing Force with them drawing Natural Order was probably like the best outcome. The Crop Rotation. What's that for? Oh, Pendalaven? Crop Rotation is usually used to get Gas Cradle. But honestly, not that many people play that anymore. Alright, I got Pendalaven to pump their Elvish Visionary. This doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess they can kill my Angler.
In some cases, look on Reed Space Day, you can't quite believe what's happening to him. That's got to become a meme at some point.
Thank you, Claudius. 102 for the sub. Welcome. You listened to my Humans of Magic episode, really good interview. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna attack with the Insectile Aberration. I go down to 5. I keep on drawing Wasteland instead of normal land. nice, guys. Thank you, Louis, for using all the Twitch Prime sub. Chlamydicus. If you get Twitch Prime, it's free to use it for 1 month. And the person, the streamer, still gets paid the same amount. So thank you. Attack with Angler. If I attack with Angler, I triple block it. I don't want to trade Angler for Natal Sentinel and Elvish Visionary. Alright, I think now I'm going to Wasteland something. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that, Rulo. I think I'm going to Wasteland the Gas Cradle to prevent my opponent from going like Crater Hoof Behemoth or like Land Grains in for Crater Hoof. Alright, they have another Cradle in hand, which was actually expected. Like there were not that many cards that my opponent could have had there. Alright, draw Brainstorm. Yeah, I'm gonna play Brainstorm. I have one more Wasteland that I can. Okay, so if I attack, opponent can like block with everything. They make this a 2/3, and I trade with these two. Do I want that to happen? I think so. Actually, Crater of Behemoth still kills me. Let me think about this. Can I die here? I don't think I want to attack. Right? Can I die here? Because I don't attack. So if they draw a Natural Order Behemoth, I do attack. Because they have to double block here, so they can't cast Behemoth. Last turn I had Wasteland to shut off from Behemoth, but now I don't anymore. They chump block, that's fine. They're on 2 life, so now they can't cast Behemoth anymore because they have 7 mana. And I'm on 6. Alright, if they go Natural Order, I still die because the Behemoth kills me regardless. If they draw like Virus Symbiote, they have less mana now. Gas Cradle has 1 less. Oh wow, this game was cool. Until turn 13, I played the game with just 1 Underground Sea. That's just a wonder of Legacy. I won this game just with that 1 Underground Sea the whole game. Never drew the second land. I mean the second colored land. Big Air Bear, thank you guys. Very much appreciate all the support that I'm getting from the Legacy community. Also, hello Gia. Good morning. Alright, Play Engineer is amazing. Leandro the Last Hope is amazing. I don't mind Civil Library. Veil of Summer, it's good because they play not only Discus but also Breath of Decay. Buffalo Strix is a nice filler. I think that's it. I'll board out Oko. I'll board out Force of Negation. I'll board out Dades. I keep Thought Seizes. Although they can probably have Veil of Summer themselves. What if I board out Thoughtseize? What if I board out Thoughtseize and keep in 2 Force of Negation and 2 Dates? I think I'll do that on the draw. On the play, I think it's better, but our opponent very likely has Veil of Summer in their sideboard. And this is the perfect matchup to board in Veil of Summer. So I think Force of Negation is actually needed for that scenario. Yeah, I'm gonna sideboard like this. This Baleful Strix in my sideboard is a very good filler. Very good filler. That's why I put it there. I used to have Snapcaster Mage as a filler in that role, but now I put Baleful Strix. By filler, I mean a card that you bring in whenever you feel like you want to sideboard out something, and that's never gonna be bad. And I think it's very important in Legacy, because very often you have cards that are like super bad in. Alright. You should never sideboard out Days Against Elves. I'm not a fan of never. I don't think never applies to Magic the Gathering. Unless it's, you should never. Days is always fine, but like on the draw and also, I don't know. The mulligan to 6, I think. Okay, sure. They got Zenith for Dread Arbor. You can Zenith for 0. This play is banned in Modern. Linger Zenith is banned in Modern because they didn't like this play. I think it's too good. She's reasonable. Alright, I was planning on playing Delver, but I think I'm going to play just Wasteland now. Wasteland on Dread Arbor, it's not that bad. It's like not amazing, but it's also not that bad. Also, Delver is now the blue card, so I'm not gonna deploy it until I draw another blue card. Do they have a land here? They do. But they tap immediately. They get Heritage Druid down. I'm gonna go Fatal Push here. It's very important to play around Veil of Summer. They're not gonna ban in this format, so yeah, you better get ready and play around it. I see a person with like playing into the Veil of Summer so bad with Abrupt Decay plus sideboard that I was like, oh, we're just in a new world right now. If you're playing as green, you can't decay in their turn if you have to decay. Do you have the time to take a beer with a fan the weekend in Bologna? I don't really drink beer, but I can definitely talk with anyone who wants to talk to me. Alright, Rare Symbiote is a powerful card. I think I want to force that. Rare Symbiote is like very good if they have Elvish Visionary. And also by countering that, it means that my opponent can't go Chaos Cradle. I'm gonna play Tarmogoyf here over Gurma Gangler. I don't think leaving up Veil of Summer matters. I'm gonna get Bayou so I can have double black. Opponent does not wasteland me, so I'm also more mana efficient here with the Tarmogoyf. Actually, that's not true. Gurma Gangler. Oh yeah, Gurma Gangler can be played for 1 later. Alright, I play Elvish Mystic. They now have 2 mana at their disposal, but they don't have like any color. They don't have Gas Cradle. I drop Property K, but I'm not gonna cast it. As I said, I want to play around Veil of Summer if I can. I'm gonna cast another Tarmogoyf here. Maybe it's not bad in this matchup. Opponent had Abrupt Decay in the main deck. So I'm pretty sure they left them in. And Veil of Summer is the best card against Abrupt Decay. Alright, that's a Bayou, so I can cast now Abrupt Decay. Hopefully they just play my turn. Or just don't play at all. Okay, Wasteland. Yeah, I'm gonna Wasteland the Gas Credit. I'm gonna do it post-combat though. There's no need to do it now. Alright, I'll kill the Gas Credit. Although it's very likely my opponent has another one. That actually could make sense if they have another one. I think I want to just kill a Bayou here instead. No, this is close. What do they have in end? They might have more Gas Cradle. Yeah, I'm gonna just kill the Bayou. That could have Veil of Summer too. Do we want to play Prop Decay? I don't think so. I'll play just Gurma Gangler for 6 and pass. If I delve away everything, yeah, I can't delve away everything. Or the Tarmogoyf gets smaller. That's like I can cast an Abrupt Decay later. Do I want to leave up Veil of Summer? I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather just leave a Fatal Push in my graveyard to make Tarmogoyf a 3/4 without me having to main phase anyway. My mage profile is Watley. Yeah. On Arena I also have Watley. I just use Watley a lot. Alright, Glimpse of Nature. Maybe they just cycling it. Or maybe they just kill me because I didn't kill the Gas Cradle. That could have been a thing.
Alright, I have 6 here. So with a Queer Ranger, they can get untap the Average Mystic, add a lot of mana, Heritage Druid. That can go off now. Me not killing the Chaos Cradle could have been a big misstep. Although maybe they would have gone off regardless. But yeah, obviously the Chaos Cradle is like huge now. Alright, there's a lot of Reclamation Sage, looks like. Lana or Elf, sure. Okay, so my opponent is going off with Glimpse of Nature. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you draw a card, so they're just cycling on. I could have not countered the Symbiote with my Force, and just kept it for like a good card like this. If they draw Natural Order, do they kill me? I don't know. Okay. What's next? Scavenging Ooze. Yeah. Glimpse of Nature is banned in Modern. This card is banned in Modern. Alright, I got Brab Decay. Wish I had left up Veil of Summer, I guess. Okay, they pass the turn now. Well, that's not Reclamation Stage. Because if I play Craft Digger's Cage, I'll also be able to play Craft Digger's Cage. Craft Digger's Cage stops Grandson Zenith and stops the other thing too. Okay, I'm gonna play Brab Decay now that my opponent can't. Now my opponent can't play Veil of Summer. All the other creatures I don't really mind. They have so much mana. I don't care about killing. Actually, I can't kill anything. So yeah, I just kill the Scavenging Ooze and. Hoping their hand is just 2 lands. Because they can't really have that many good cards. Definitely don't have creature, or they would have played it last turn. I decided to abruptly kill the Ooze because I just can't let them tap with it. And I was going to do it regardless. Oh wow. They just untapped with Current Ranger and top the creature just a chump block. Are they chump blocking both? Okay, this is unexpected. Alright, I'll pass the turn. Natural Order is basically takes Crater with Behemoth from the deck and puts into play. And then they win the game. Alright, they replay the Bayou. They have a lot of mana. What do they do with it? Zenith? They can easily cast. Yeah, and I killed this with a Wasteland would have been much better. Alright, just showing you what happens here. This is how that deck wins. You play Natural Order, you sacrifice a creature and then you play Crater with Behemoth, which is a 8 mana 5/5 haste. You give trample and haste to your team and then you win the game. It's basically what Boar Haste Forerunner does in Standard, but on a very bigger level. Like Crater Win was much better than the other thing. Alright, so this game we could have killed the Cradle instead of the other thing. Maybe we would have been able to win. Probably not though, because opponent still had a lot of mana with Heritage Druid regardless. Alright, so Veil of Summer, it's definitely not great. I think I'll have 4 dazes, as some people suggested in the chat. It definitely has merit to have all the dazes at least on the play. What do you want to change? Maybe I'll cut the Germa Gangler, yeah. I mean, Veil would have been good if they had a Replicate. I just drew it later when I was tapped out. Okay, I got 2 fillers in Belfast Tricks, but I also have a very good card in Liliana Last Hope. I think this was one of the rare cases where you go turn 1. I'm gonna go Tropical Island Brainstorm here. I mean, in their turn. I could go Fetch Land, but I gotta keep a Fetch Land just in case I like break on land and I don't wanna. I wanna shuffle away the second card that I put back with Brainstorm. Yeah, they have to keep the K because of Plague Engineer, basically. If they put Plague Engineer on else, they have to kill it or they die. Like Veil of Summer protects you from there. But I decided to cut it because I want to have Days, which obviously doesn't counter Decay, but counters like other things. Yeah, beating play, they don't beat it. I mean, I guess they could beat it if they got like a bunch of 2/2s. Maybe they play Progenitus in their sideboard. Not sure if Progenitus is a very common B plan. Yeah, Last Hope is a very powerful card. Alright, they got Dried Arbor out. Sure, I'm gonna go Brainstorm end of turn. 2 lands. I actually want all these lands. I think I'm gonna just draw all these cards here. I don't want to shuffle anything away. Maybe I could have shuffled away a Baleful Strix. But I actually don't mind to draw. Could I probably decay the Drider? Actually, you can't because this can't target a land. This says target no land, then dread our. Is there a reason why I don't get priority when my cat lifelink lost? Maybe shoot alt full control. Alright, I play and they play what? Heritage Druid. I'm gonna have 6 here. Opponent's not gonna play around it. Opponent's gonna play around anything. They just cast their card. Symbiote, so they can return an elf and then tap a creature. So that's 1 more mana and 1 more card. What's the key to auto-play mana in MTGO? You just click on a card and then you tap your mana. Maybe I was supposed to shuffle a land back because I really wanted to draw force. Yeah, that was a mistake probably. I wanted to draw lands here because I wanted to go like curve out Liliana, Styx, like Gravity Decay, but I was maybe oversighting the fact that I'm playing against a combo deck here. So they can now untap. Oh wow, they didn't do anything? Unexpected. So I'll draw another land. It's maybe an oversight on my side. I think I want to really kill the symbiote there. So I'll kill the symbiote with my Liliana +1, which is pretty good. Then I'll leave back the Strix. Still regretting that I didn't shuffle away one of the lands. Return a Druid on top to... Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. Opponent has 7 cards in their hand. What do they do? Visionary, sure. So they now Heritage Druid... So they have so much mana this turn. I'm probably going to lose this turn. Decklist delivered. Yeah, exclamation mark deck. Or Twitter or Instagram. As always, Jiverbella, you're always here. Come on, you must know the rules at this point. Decklist is always ready to get on my stream. No secrets. I mean, if you're a streamer, you shouldn't really have secrets. Share your knowledge to the world. We're going 2-3 in this league, which kind of sucks because it's not very good to go 2-3 on Magic Online. It's definitely not. Yeah, Crater Hoof. It's not lethal yet, but it will be lethal probably. Yeah, we should have this game. We could have looted away 1 land for a spell with the shuffle, but I didn't do it. That was a misstep. Users don't know secrets. Please PM me your bank account details, so you can send me some money with my bank account details. All right. Arconte del Valore Reach. This is interesting. As this comes into play, you choose Artifact Enchantment as a source of swap. Like, okay, sure. So they were gonna select something, and I can't cast something of that type. Flying Vigilance Trample. What do they choose? Instant, probably. Archon of Valor Reach. It's not a target for Natural Order. They name what? Instance. Okay, so I can't cast Instance anymore. Buff Trick is Death Edge, and that thing does not have... GG, not yet. Ah, Kamadoska, so many lands. Let's play Strix first. Draw a card. Plague Engineer, very nice. Liliana, what's it gonna kill? What's it gonna kill? I think I'm not gonna kill an elf because I have a Plague Engineer next turn. I'm gonna just probably kill a Dried Arbor. Yeah, good thing that they're not Snapcaster Mage, I agree. Snapcaster Mage would have been awful. Strix cantripped. Got me there. Got me closer to the Engineer. No. Yeah, I mean, the game is over. See the game. Alright, good game.